Hey guys, got another awesome Amazon find for you today. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I'm not a fan of spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on accessories just because they may have a logo or a name on them. I'm excited to share this one with you because I think it makes a huge improvement in the looks, the styling, and the attitude of the bike. This accessory comes to us from today's video sponsor, Benlari. Now, I've personally bought products from Benlari before on Amazon, and they've been just as good as anything else you can get in the stores with the big names on them at a much lower price. I'm really impressed with the quality, so I'm sure this item is not going to be any different. Let's take a look. As you can see, this is a sissy bar backrest, and it's an aggressive looking design, so it's got the point up on top. Anyway, there's rubber on the top here to keep you from getting poked, and looks like there's rubber grommets, or I'm not sure if those are called grommets, but rubber on all the corners back here, and we got the foam in the middle. There are a couple of tools attached. Now this tool here is for spreading this apart when you put it on your bike. So if it's a little tight and you're just not comfortable putting it on for fear of scratching the fender mounts or whatever, that's what these tools here are for. Or you can pull it together if it's too wide, and they kindly send that tool with you with the part, so you can have that to do a proper install if you need to. So anyway, that you would twist that in between. Actually, it goes together. It's a two-piece tool. It goes together and goes in between this part here, and then you use the screwdriver to turn it, and you either spread that part of the sissy bar apart, the mounts apart, where you can fit them onto the 4-point docking station, or you can squeeze them together, whichever you need to do to make it fit your bike at the time of installation. So we're going to get out of the box and put it on the bike and see how it looks. Okay, just first impression on this thing, just picking it up out of the box. This thing's heavy. It's pretty heavy duty, feels like. It's got a decent looking pad here. Looks like you can zip it out if you need to. Decent looking pad. All the welding looks nice. I'm not a welder, so I don't know. I can't say if it's great welding or not. I obviously, going by the way it looks though, looks like it's built pretty good. It's pretty sturdy, and obviously it is really heavy. So anyway, let's get these rubber grommets off of here. We'll just leave that one on the top for now until we get it installed. We'll get this on the bike. I've already got my seat and my luggage rack backrest off, other backrest off here. But as you can see, it's got the quick detach hardware on here. And this is made to specifically fit this bike. So if you have the stock Harley Davidson docking station installed, or 4-point docking hardware installed, it should fit. Look at this out in the sunlight. Pretty nice backrest. Anyway, I'll be installing. It's got rubber down here on the hooks as well, so it, just like any other. Actually, I think those are plastic. It's got plastic there to keep it from scratching anything. But like I said, if you want to spread this apart, those holes right there, one on each side, you put that tool in between, and you can either spread it apart or squeeze it together. Okay, just for illustration purposes, I probably won't end up using this as I install, but you see how these two poles go in here. You attach them, and then you make them small enough to fit in between. And then there's a little there's a snap ring, and then there's a nut and a set screw on that side that you put in to keep it in place. And then you use this tool right here to twist this either way, whichever you need it to go. You either need it to widen, or you need it to shrink in. And I think if it's I mean, I think you can probably do it by hand, pull it apart. But if it's too tight and you don't want to risk scratching a bike, this little tool definitely will help. So I wanted to include that just so you can see. And they do give you a little bit of instructions here on how to use that, showing you what you have and how to put it together. So pretty decent little setup here if you want to, because when you get metal parts, sometimes it doesn't matter where they come from. Sometimes they just don't, they gotta be manipulated a little bit to go in the place where they're supposed to go. So that tool right there will help you make it a little bit easier. All right, so let's get this mounted on here and see how it looks. I'm trying to stay out of the sun. I've got it backed up here in the sun for you. If you want to use that tool, you can, but I didn't really have any problem there. So it fits pretty good. Didn't really have any issues getting it to go on. Just got to line it up there and twist those in. And there you go. Fits perfectly. Now if these don't fit right, if it's really tight, you guys know that these can be loosened, and they're like cammed, I guess, so they're lopsided or whatever. They're kind of oblong shaped. You can twist it and make it fit to where you need it. Thankfully, I didn't need to do that because I've got them adjusted for my other stuff. So anyway, and that thing, it feels really sturdy, just like any other backrest I put on here. That's what it looks like. Of course, I'll get some better shots of it with the seat on it, but I think it looks really good. Let me take that rubber off the back. So yeah, looks really good. I'll get this out and take a little bit of a ride and get some shots of it out of my garage so you can see a little bit better. But there it is, the Benlari 26-inch sissy bar and backrest. I'll put some more information down in the description and a link where you can buy one of these yourself. I think it looks really good on this bike. I think it gives it a nice, more of an aggressive look. Here's a little bit better view of the bike outside with the Benlari 26-inch sissy bar backrest on there. Looks really good, I think, with the flow of the bike. I think it looks awesome that way. Thanks again, guys, for stopping by and checking out the video. If you're interested in picking up one of these sissy bar backrests from Benlari, I'll put a link down below with a discount code so you can save a little bit more money off the price. These are very inexpensive and they're very well made and they make the bike look really cool. So check it out. Be safe out there. We'll see you on the next one.